The View host, Sunny Hostin, ripping into her Republican co-hosts for sticking to their political beliefs. Yeah, better watch this.
If you remain in the Republican Party, given what you've seen, given what you know, are you complicit? And is it better to leave the party? And
I don't think you're complicit.
Wouldn't you rather have someone like Anna trying to reform the party from within? Like there's going to be a Republican Party whether you want there to be or not. So wouldn't you want someone who's sober-minded and sound and more aligned with you?
I don't think it's an effective strategy.
Ooh, Joe Concha joins me now. You know, Joe, you just can't stop watching The View, can you? You're the most avid viewer of The View that I know.
I'm DVRing it right now because I'm on with you now, Stu. But yeah, right when I go back off of here, popcorn and 3 pints of beer to keep the dementia away, just so I could actually stand to watch the show. Look, Sunny Hostin, Stu, is the same host who said that, quote, Latinos that vote Republican do so against their own self-interest, unquote. You know, talk about being out of touch with the Hispanic and Latino community. I mean, a recent Quinnipiac poll, 70% of Hispanic and Latino voters disapprove of the job Joe Biden is doing as president. But according to Sunny Hostin, all of these folks are too stupid to understand that they're voting against their own self-interest. I mean, which self-interest is that? I mean, wanting lower prices for food, clothing, gas, rent, electric bills, wanting the border to be secure, wanting skyrocketing crime reduced. The View under Barbara Walters at least had some level of intelligence. And now it's just a far-left hate fest that gets nasty and personal, invokes race every chance it can. But yet I watch every day, Stu. Go figure. Well,
it gives you good material, doesn't it? I mean, it's an inexhaustible supply of good material for Joe Concha. Yeah. Now, the liberal media is attacking Democrat Senator Kyrsten Sinema for her friendship with Mitch McConnell. Watch this.
Despite our apparent differences, Senator McConnell and I have forged a friendship, one that is rooted in our commonalities, including our pragmatic approach to legislating, our respect for the Senate as an institution.
Okay, in responding to that, a New York Times columnist says, I cannot for the life of me figure out what Kyrsten Sinema thinks she's doing. Another progressive writer tweets, Kyrsten Sinema is the worst kind of Democrat, the Republican kind. Joe, I guess cross the aisle friendship is absolutely not allowed these days.
It's a dirty word these days, bipartisanship. And remember, Stu, it was Kyrsten Sinema who was harassed in a college bathroom, Arizona State, where she was teaching. Activists forced her to hide in a stall while they filmed her. And then social media giants like Facebook allowed the video to stay up. I mean, we used to embrace when both sides got along at a personal level. I mean, sure, you could disagree on issues, make an argument, but things were at least relatively civil. I mean, I remember when I was young reading about House Speaker Tip O'Neill, Ronald Reagan, they used to famously get together and compromise, and they would have a drink every night after work. And now those days are sadly gone. And social media, Twitter, columnists at the New York Times, they're just the driver of so much snark and unhinged loathing that if you just say, hey, I get along with this guy across the aisle or girl on a personal level, you're seen as a traitor to your party, and that's not how Washington should work.
Agree entirely. Now, I understand that you've got a new book, and it's out today. The title is, Come On, Man, The Truth About Joe Biden's Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Presidency. All right, you've got 30 seconds to give me a really good preview of this thing. Can you do it?
All right, elevator pitch. Well, it's not just about the Biden presidency, Stu. We do a deep dive into why this president is polling lower than any first-term president polling history from Truman to Trump. So, yes, we talk about his record, but we also look at Joe Biden's life as a whole and show how he's been below average on everything he has done, yet somehow has failed upwards all the way to the highest offered office in the land. And of course, we look at a media that did everything in their power to get this man elected. And all I know is now that when I look at the literary landscape, and I'll leave it here, in the next 5 weeks, there are 15 books coming out about a president. But it's not President Biden, it's President Trump. Meanwhile, there's one book coming out about the current guy in power, Joe Biden, and you are literally speaking to the author of it. 15-1. Who's in power again, Biden or Trump? Well, if you look at the books, you would think Trump is still president.
It starts today, and you'll be climbing up that bestseller list in no time. Good for you, Joe.
I hope so.
Great stuff. Great stuff. See you again soon.
You're all right, Stu. Thank you.
I am.
Take care.